begin sharing with you all the reasons I stand here today, I would like to recognize those of us who are standing at the forefront of our future. If you are an educator, please stand. We are here to recognize and represent the teaching profession as well as the students in our classrooms, to elevate their voices as we elevate our own. My name is Maria Rocha. I'm a teacher at KIPP Esperanza Dual Language Academy in San Antonio. Being a teacher, I'm going to give you 3 numbers that I want you to reflect on today. 800,000, 2,000, 7. The number of 800,000 represents the number of registered DACA recipients living in America and making important contributions to this country. The number 2,000 represents the number of DACA recipients currently working as educators in the state of Texas. And yes, I am one. The number 7 represents the number of years it took for me to obtain my bachelor's degree attending the University of Texas at San Antonio. Go Roadrunners. Together, these 3 numbers begin to tell the story of how DACA has helped me shape my life and the lives of people like me. For those of you who are not familiar with DACA, DACA is the acronym for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, an executive order passed by former President Barack Obama. DACA has allowed undocumented young people who pass rigorous background checks the chance to work and study legally in the United States. DACA went into effect on June 15th, 2012, a date I will never forget because I turned 25 that same day. Thank you, Barack Obama, for that amazing birthday gift. Before DACA, I had to learn to live in the shadows. My parents arrived in the United States in 1987, 1 year too late to benefit from the Immigration Reform and Control Act, known as IRCA, signed by then President Ronald Reagan. I was only a toddler when I came to the United States and grew up learning to keep my family's undocumented immigration status a secret. I was told to shy away from the question, "Where are you from?" and even avoid telling people about my country of origin. Because I did not have a social security number, I could not do many things my peers took for granted, like getting a driver's license or obtaining financial aid for college. Because of my undocumented status, I did not qualify for federal financial aid. To make ends meet in college, I worked 2 jobs while also studying full-time. My parents, a domestic housekeeper and a landscaper, also contributed as much as they could. It cost my family roughly $40,000 for me to obtain a college degree, a key step on the path to what my parents call el sueño americano, the American dream. For me, DACA changed everything. Suddenly, I could come out of the shadows. I could finally use my hard-earned college degree. I could finally drive my car in a peaceful state of mind. I could build a life in my home country. Thanks to DACA, I was able to join Teach for America, find a rewarding job at KIPP in Texas, and I'm about to complete my master's program in educational leadership at UTSA. I am building a career in education and helping empower students from backgrounds like mine to earn college degrees and follow their dreams. And I am not alone. Because of DACA, there are 800,000 young people like me who can now study and work legally in the only country we have ever known. We are teachers, students, nurses, doctors, lawyers, and entrepreneurs. We are contributing to this economy as homeowners and taxpayers. In fact, new estimates show that by creating a path to citizenship for dreamers could add up as much as $1 trillion to the national GDP over the next decade. And if that economic argument doesn't sway you, Here's the moral one. With the decision to repeal DACA, 800,000 American young people are now living in limbo. We wake up every day with the fear of being deported and torn away from our families and communities. I am living with that constant fear and uncertainty, and so are many of my students and their families, just like your students and their families. At KIPP, we make a promise to all of our students that we will prepare them for success in college and in life, regardless of their immigration status. I am so proud to be a part of that promise, and so thankful for organizations like KIPP, Teach for America, and the National Alliance for Public Charter Schools. They are helping me follow my passion as an educator, and they are giving me the platform to advocate for my fellow dreamers on Capitol Hill and here in this room. But we cannot do this work alone. Congress needs to pass a permanent bipartisan legislative solution that will allow dreamers like me to work, raise families, and live el sueño americano. Our community deserves not only a symbolic movement, but an actionable one. We no longer simply need supporters, but active champions for this cause. We need to stand behind those who are silenced, those who fear to speak up, and those whose voices have yet to be heard. We need to show Congress that passing a bipartisan solution for dreamers is not just the smart thing to do, it is the right thing to do.